What's up, YouTube? This is MJ's Total Health and Wellness Enrichment. Back with another video. Please support the channel by hitting the like and subscribe button, along with the bell icon to notify when I drop videos. Breaking news: Gervonta Davis was arrested early this morning in Miami for allegedly assault and battery, I guess on his ex-girlfriend, baby mama. This is crazy here. It really is. The question that I have is, where are Tank's handlers? It is very clear that this guy is not in the right headspace. And, like I had talked to some folks earlier, and I said that to me, I think Tank Davis has been looking for a way to get out of this Lamont Roach fight or any fight against a top tier opponent. He doesn't want to do that. I know it might be a situation of Tank was a prodigy coming up, but this is all he's known, but he doesn't want to do it. I know he even admitted himself that he's afraid to lose. And my thing is, the fight was supposed to be August the 16th, but there were no official announcements, no undercard. And really, this sucks, especially for a fighter such as Lamont Roach, because the way I see it was this: I saw Lamont Roach, and I still can see Lamont Roach winning this rematch, possibly a stoppage. Let me tell you how. Not Lamont Roach stopping Tank with one punch, because of course Lamont Roach is not a one-punch knockout artist, but I could see Lamont Roach stopping Tank because Tank had an Oliver McCall type moment. He had a mental breakdown, and maybe he had enough and just quits. For all you younger folks that don't know, go and look. Go on YouTube and look up Oliver McCall, Lennox Lewis 2, their second fight. I could see Tank having that type of breakdown, or I could also see Tank having a breakdown like Andrew Galata. He feels like he starts to lose, and then he'll do a Galata or Mike Tyson and commit a foul to get disqualified. And it's just sad, because you figure that a guy that has the talent that Tank has, but he doesn't want to challenge himself, and mentally he's not there. And this, once again, this sucks for Lamont Roach. But I just look and I say, I don't know what's going on with the PBC, because let's just say this fight was August 16th. There's been no promotion. Here we are a month from that tentative date, and there's been no promotion or anything. Nobody's not said anything. Now, Lamont Roach is talking, but from my understanding, Tank hadn't even signed the contract. But then I hear the rumors about Tank supposedly fighting Jake Paul. That's crap. Nobody wants to see that. And this really is messed up, because as a fighter, I actually like Gervonta Davis. I've been following Tank now for the past 8 years, but man, his actions, this past year or two is disappointing. I mean, you had so much potential, Tank, to where, you had an opportunity right now to cement yourself as far as your legacy with Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, Lomachenko, Teofimo Lopez. You have right now guys that are your peers that if you fought these guys, they can cement your legacy, but you refuse to. And I mean, I guess maybe there's something wrong with Tank mentally. He's not mentally there, obviously. He doesn't want that challenge. I mean, unfortunately, we may have expectations of certain people and athletes, but at the end of the day, if it's not in them, it's just not in them to take that next step, level of greatness. But it sucks to us fans that have paid our hard-earned money. I bought Tank's pay-per-views, but I said I won't buy any more of his pay-per-views until he fights some real good opponents and not these flat-footed cherry pick. And this right here, I'm like, wow, man, to get arrested a month before the so-called fight, it lets you know, man, his headspace is not right. He doesn't want this rematch. He hasn't said anything. My thing would be, as an athlete, if Lamont Roach, which I said he beat Tank the first fight, but let's just say, okay, there's a draw. As an athlete, where's your pride? If I'm Tank, I'm like, nah, man, you know what? Shoot, let's go ahead and get an immediate rematch, 90 days, and let's settle this. But Tank didn't say nothing. Tank didn't say anything. So I'm just questioning Tank's heart at this moment. And my thing is, you know what, man, if you want to go, just go ahead and say, I'm gone. Leave. Just leave. Stop, going on X or Twitter, going back and forth with folks. If you're not going to fight them and you want to retire, man, just leave, man. Just go ahead, give up that WBA belt and just leave. And it's disappointing because there was so much more, in you. There's so much more you could have done, but you didn't want to do anything, man. That's how you going to go down. To me, Tank, the thing about it is now people are going to really look at your career and say, man, what have you done? Because when it came time to challenge yourself and to push yourself against the very best in your division, you never did. You never did. I mean, I'm going to tell you, I'll say this. Shoot. 7, 8 years ago, you should have took care of business with Tevin Farmer. You should have took care of business with Gary Russell. Lomachenko. Shakur. Devin. Tio. I mean, the list goes on, man. I'm like, it's crazy, man. And really, once again, it sucks for a fighter like Lamont Roach. I hope that if I'm Lamont Roach, I hope Lamont Roach can pivot and let Lamont Roach deserves a Shakur fight. He deserves a fight against another one of those top guys within that 135-pound division that Tank's been holding up. But obviously, man, the Tank, the man needs help. He's not in the right headspace. I mean, to get arrested with domestic violence, whatever, in regards to your baby mama, ex-girlfriend, I mean, come on, man. You got to do better. I mean, once again, you at a club in Miami, man, come on, man. Get yourself together, man. This sucks, but, the thing about it is, we can want the best for this guy, but if he doesn't want it, he just doesn't want it. On to the next. MJ's Total Health and Wellness Enrichment. Once again, please support the channel. Hit that like and subscribe button along with the bell icon, notify when I drop videos. Peace.